Good day, everyone. This is Coach Reese coming at you with another great video. I'm hoping all is well with you and your family and that you're enjoying your day. Today's video is going to be dealing with the topic of the issue of family. And I feel that family is very important. I feel that family is and will be a very important part of your life, young people. It's very important to have uh, a, 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 it's very important, young people, to have a very close relationship with your family. And if you're not able to have a very close relationship with your family, at the very least, young people, you should have a relationship, a friendly relationship, to the point where you can call that family member at any time and be able to talk to that family member. Before I start my video today, I just wanted to touch on three important things before I start my letter, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started with that. I just want you young people to know this, that it's very important, young people, like I said, that you have a very close relationship with your family, right? Because you never know when you may need them. In life, you may face a crisis in life, or you may encounter some health issues, and it's very important that you will be able to call your family in your time of need. It would be a very sad situation, young people, when you're not able to call your family for help when you really need them. And it's very hurtful it's a very hurtful situation to have division in the family, because that just creates tremendous trouble for your family when you have division. Okay, it's very important, young people, that, let me tell you something. You're going to have disagreements with your family. You may have a disagreement with your parents, or a disagreement with your brother or sister, or your auntie. You may have a disagreement with your auntie, or a disagreement with your uncle or cousins, for that matter. But it's very important, young people, that you ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean? It's like I say, you don't want to have division in your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you and your parents had a very heated argument and you guys don't speak for a couple of days, I'm praying and I'm encouraging you, young people, to pick up the phone and call your parents and tell them that you're sorry. You know what I mean? Because a family, they're supposed to love each other unconditionally. And the elders in your family and older folks in your family know that nobody's perfect. And you know what I'm saying? So if you have a disagreement, that particular family member may still love you, but they may not want to talk to you anymore until you apologize. And so when you apologize to family members, your friends, or whatever, you'll be amazed at the positive response you get. When you seek forgiveness towards someone like your family or friends, that's a sign that you truly love them. You know what I mean? Because, and if your family members accept you after you ask for forgiveness, that is a true sign of unconditional love. I'm going to repeat that. When you seek forgiveness from your family members, and your family members accept you and accept your apology, that is a true sign of unconditional love. Okay, and I just wanted to repeat that because I feel that that's very important. Unfortunately, if you have a disagreement with some of your family members, that bridge may be burned, and that's so unfortunate. But you take the high road, young people, and at least reach out to them, call them. You know what I'm saying? Go over for a visit and ask them to, like you want to have a conversation with them so that you guys can air out your disagreements and come together, compromise and come together. That's very important, young people. So like I say, seek forgiveness from your family and friends and loved ones, okay? Because in the long run, you will be the better person if you do that, okay? Young people, I just want to say this. I think my grandma, someone used to tell me this, that blood is thick. Blood is thicker than water. So in other words, like, your family is supposed to be there for you in thick and thin, right? And most families are like that. You know what I'm saying? Most families, come to render help and each other's families members' time of need, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, you have some family members that want to take their disagreement to a different level, and they want to take that family member to court and sue them. And I'm going to tell you right now, young people, that is the wrong thing to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to a family member the other day, and I just asked them a simple question. I said, what if I borrow your car and total loss it, to the point where you can't repair it, and I don't have the money to pay you? And those particular family members told me, they was like, cuz, listen, things happen, but that's not going to stop me from loving you. That's not going to stop me from communicating with you. And that meant a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can replace a car. You understand what I'm saying? You can replace a house or whatever valuables that you have, but you cannot replace a family member. And like I say, I can't stress this enough. It is not good to burn bridges with your family, even if it's over something like a car or, money or whatever it is that you lost from that family member. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you take that family member to court over a total loss vehicle, or some money that they supposed to pay you back, or whatever it is, or they damage your house or whatever it is, when you take that family member to court to seek the monies from your car being lost, or you want the judge to make them pay you back your money and all of this, or repair your house, I'm gonna tell you something right now. There's a good chance that you have just burned your bridges with that family member. You never ever want to take your family members to court. You understand what I'm saying? Because that is a definite way to destroy relationships with family. Okay, I just want to say this. This is something my grandfather told me this, but this is in relation to money, and I think this is very important for this video as well. My grandfather said, my grandfather said this: don't ever loan money that is going to hurt you. So what my grandfather meant is, when you loan somebody the money, do not expect them, just put in your spirit that they may not pay you back. And like I say, if you have $100 or whatever, if you have $1,000 in the bank and you lend that family member that $1,000 or what have you, and you know in your heart that you really need that money, just tell your family member, look, I just don't have it. Because once you give that money away, there's a chance that you may not get it back. You understand what I'm saying? So don't ever loan family or friends money that's going to hurt you financially. Okay? Always put in your spirit, like, when you put that money in their hand, always put in your spirit that you may not get it back. And always think before you give them the money, like, wow, am I going to be okay financially if I give them this money? Does that make any sense? So just make wise financial decisions when it comes to lending money to family or friends, okay? Do not ever, young people, this is my last point here. Do not ever, ever gossip about your family members, because I'm gonna tell you something. When you talk about this family member and that family member, that information may get back to them. And so guess what? You may have just burned your bridges with your family because of something you said to, uh, cousin so and so or auntie so and so. You understand what I'm saying? When you gossip about family, when you gossip about friends, you are asking for, you're just, at the end of the day, you're going to be in a bad situation when you gossip, in a nutshell, okay? Because gossiping about family members, gossiping about friends will get you nowhere, okay? If you want to gossip about family and friends, you talk about them in a very positive way every single time. I want to say that again. If you want to gossip about your family and friends, you talk about them in a positive way. Why? Because it's good for your spirit. It's good for your conscience to talk good about everybody. Does that make any sense? And if by chance that person that you supposedly trust, that will keep things a secret, they may go behind your back and tell that family member what you said about them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you always keep things positive when you talk about family and friends. And I think I just want to say this too. Like, in a nutshell, gossiping, it'll get you nowhere. Gossiping will get you nowhere. It'll wind up ruining your life. You know what I'm saying? At first, it may seem, you know, um, you know, uh, fun and engaging to talk about different people, but at the end of the day, you're just asking for trouble. Okay. Okay, young people, I see that this video is about a little over 12 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into the conclusion of my video. And I'm going to just make this a two-part thing dealing with family. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the three issues, the three important things I want to talk about in regards to wisdom. And then I have a statement dealing with critical thinking. And then I have an ending statement of practice. And I'm going to go ahead and start that. Okay, I'm going to talk about wisdom first. Point number one, wise people are good listeners. Point number one, wise people are good listeners. Point number two, wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Point number two is very important, young people. Wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Okay. Point number three, wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. Wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. So young people, I encourage you guys to do your research on wisdom. And I hope and pray that you guys pursue wisdom, the topic of wisdom, with the utmost seriousness. It will benefit you in the long run, young people, okay? My statement on critical thinking goes like this. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. And so, young people, I encourage you to do your research on the topic of critical thinking. And I also encourage you guys to talk to your parents or guardians about the issue of critical thinking. And they will help you navigate between making big decisions and minor decisions, okay? I'm going to go into my ending statement of practice. I love you, young people. I want the best for you. I want you to practice using love and wisdom in all that you do. Life is a game that you must learn how to play. Practicing love and wisdom with your family, friends, and loved ones creates a powerful team. Love conquers all, young people, even if you feel defeated. So, young people, I encourage you to keep loving and keep growing and gaining in wisdom and God will bless you in a mighty way. I encourage you guys to hit the thumbs up video. I encourage you guys to hit the thumbs up on this video. I encourage you guys to share this content with family, friends, and loved ones. And I encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, young people, I want you to accomplish all your goals and dreams in life, and I want you to be the best that you possibly can be. And I'm going to conclude with this statement. Don't ever think that you're better than anyone else, but rather think of yourself as just as good as anyone else. Humility is a vital key to a successful life, young people. Remember that, and I pray that you guys take that to heart. Okay, young people, I just want to say this. May God bless you, and may God keep you until we meet again.